GLBO. Happy New Year to everybody. It's a long time since I done the last video because the sailboat is still in the same place due to various reasons. So this is just a quick video to update you what happened last year and what to expect for the new year. After the Nashville Banjo Camp, I went back to the boat, two boats. I had still the trawler. The trawler was on land and the sailboat was in the water. And I decided it couldn't be better. I could live on the trawler, so I could work on the sailboat and finally build in the bathroom, which I never had a privacy in there. And so it took me 3 weeks to change all that, and finally decided to go on with the sailboat because with the fuel prices going up and the trawler was quite too big for me to sail alone. This was I made a decision to go on with the sailboat and sold the trawler again. In the Banjo Camp in Nashville, I met Corina, and Corina asked me if I want to come to the Hills of Home Bluegrass Festival. So I borrowed a car from a buddy of mine, and so we met there and had a really great time. A few days seeing Ralph Stanley's place and the stage where all the bluegrass started. After that I went back to the boat and worked a little bit more. The boat is never finished. Moved back into the sailboat. And then it was time to go to Germany due to some family reasons. This was also the decision why I couldn't go on with the Great Loop for this year or last year. Not to end up in the winter time in Canada. So I decided to transfer the whole trip to the next year and then start early in April and going up the east coast to be in the summertime at the Great Lakes. But before I flew to Germany, I made a quick stop in Lancaster, and Corina showed me the American way of tubing, and it was fun. We spent some time together there, camping on the land. Went to Germany, stayed 2 months, and when I came back from Germany, we went to the Gettysburg Bluegrass Festival. As we've been in the Gettysburg Bluegrass Festival, nearby lives a friend from my buddy Bernd here in Germany, who was building my banjo, Frank Schöpf, and he asked me if we can surprise him with a little present. So we drove there and made friends with Frank, and Frank had some banjos to sell, so after trying his banjos in the cellar, really old, really nice gypsum, which I can't afford, I slept one night, and then we decided to go back to Frank's place and buy a new 1956 Gibson RB100. When we've been the second time, he said, "Oh, I have a banjo for Corina," and Corina didn't want to buy one, so she tried it, and we slept another night over it, and went back the next day again to buy the other banjo for Corina too. So we ended up with 2 new banjos from after the Gettysburg Bluegrass Festival. Then I headed back to Germany again to make some business, setting some solar panels here, and earning some money for the trip. And then going back to the States again and going on the Texas Banjo Camp. Let's see Ben and Katie Lou and Penny Lee and everybody again. Was really fun. Been there 3 days, learned a lot. And yeah, going back to the boat again and preparing the boat for the loop. So it means new solar panels and yeah, seeing if there's no hurricane damage. Thankfully it was all okay. Just when I've been there came another hurricane and all was flooded, but no damage to the boat, so good for that. Yeah, to make a long story short, Karina is joining the trip with Ellie, her dog, and the plans are we're starting in April together to do the loop together. Yeah, she's probably not going to do the whole loop because of yeah, we're in the Great Lakes and where the weather is rough, and I'll probably do some pieces of the trip by myself. But yeah, looking forward, excited to have company on the trip and see how this is going to work out. So these are the news for now. Hope you're going to have a great year too, and see you soon. Bye bye.